Hello people, this is Zippy and welcome to my classroom. Many people, especially parents, are worried about the cases of bullying in school. And this video is going to talk about how to welcome new students because schools are opening just now, okay? And whether you're beginning your academic year or you're in between the term, you have chances of getting new students joining you. So you need to make them feel welcome. Many of them are scared. If it's a boarding school they're joining, they might already be feeling homesick. So here are 5 ways to make them feel welcome, and stay till the end of this video, and then you'll see the fifth point is just something I feel we need to do a bit more, okay? Point number one, assign a buddy. I know many schools are already doing this. Some schools call them ambassadors. Some of them call them mentors. A student mentor, just basically a student buddy. So this is a student who you feel is responsible, warm and friendly, and would be like a good example to this new student that you are welcoming. And especially if it's a new student who's joining our class that has already been going on, they can feel left out, they feel like they're in a corner. I can imagine if they're introverts, they're feeling so scared. They just want to keep to themselves, yet they need to ask questions. They don't know where to find what and get what. So it's really important for them to have a buddy, someone they can easily run to because they don't know anyone else in their class. Okay, so as they get to make more friends, they at least have that one that they've introduced. So you as a teacher would just bring this new student and introduce them and say, hi, so and so, meet so and so. Just introduce them and say, this student will help you out whenever you need this and that. Feel free to ask them, or ask me if you can find me, something like that. Just make them feel that okay, they've not just been thrown in the deep end. Second thing, give welcome packets. I know it sounds extravagant, but I have seen very many places, countries out there where when students are joining on their first day, they get this welcome packet. And like in Germany, they get this tutor, yeah, this huge bag that has little goodies, for especially the young ones, yeah, the ones who've just finished kindergarten and are joining our the actual school, yeah, like our grade one. So a welcome packet would be, especially let's say for high school, and I've seen even some colleges that do this. They give you, it could be a folder, could be even like a gift pack or gift bag, something that has things that that new student will require. For example, they will need their timetable, okay? They will need to know the schedule of, let's say, clubs and activities. They'll need, let's say, a list of contacts if it's a university or a college and this is a foreign student. They'll need to know contact in case you are lost. Call this person, or this is the number if you have problems with your accommodation, such things that it make you feel very welcome and like someone has actually thought of you. So it's such a good way to welcome someone. Some people go to the extra mile and they put a sweet there or a chocolate or just something nice. When you open, you're not just seeing the timetable and all these other things, but there's a goodie for you. And that's a brilliant, brilliant way that we need to do more of here. Um, Something I received some time back when I was attending classes in a different country, and they put something that you'd think is useless, but it was so important. They put in a map in that welcome package, and because it's a foreign place, you're always getting lost. And then it even came with the schedule of the bus timings and the trains and the shortest route, and I felt so nice as an adult. Now I can imagine if somebody had, given me such a welcome package and I was a teenager, no, joining high school or joining primary school. It makes someone feel so special, and I was able to at least find my way around the campus, around the city itself, get to know the right train to use, and oh my goodness, yes, that is one way of making someone feel very welcome. So let's do that. Point number 3, orientation. I mean, we cannot say this word enough. New students need orientation. We cannot just receive a new student, you take them to class and you leave it there. Give them a school tour, okay? Let them know where the lockers are. Let them know where, let's say, the dorms are, the fields, the if you have a swimming pool, where those small things that look small because you're used to the place, but when somebody is new, that is nothing small, okay? They need orientation. When you're taking them, introduce them to their class, introduce them to their teachers. Just have this friendly face, so that they are not trying to hide themselves in a corner, but they feel, okay, wait, I think I know my way around. They will be able to just find patterns and remember, oh yeah, this was the way to the dining area, this was the way to class. But if you go back to the first point, if you've assigned them a buddy, they would be able to take them to those places. But we have seen, many times where the student buddy who's been assigned is, they forget, especially smaller kids, they forget so quickly that they were supposed to take care of someone. And so it's break time, they've run to play football and they've forgotten that they had someone to take care of. So it would have helped if this new student had been given, some orientation, the school tour, but also orientation of school rules, because schools are unique and there might be a rule that is in your school that is not in others. So we really need to orient new students. So let them become familiar with the school layout and also know what is expected, okay? So there are specific schools that will give day one, this is your uniform, these are your books, this is da da da, and we expect them to be done like this. When I was in high school and I joined high school, this was a Catholic school, and something that was really important, and there was a lot of orientation around that, was hygiene and just carrying out little tasks. They didn't even, first of all, focus on the academic side first. They took us to, your dorms. This is where you'll be staying, because some of us had been in boarding school, so we knew most of the things that you should do when you're a boarder. But there were so many people joining high school who had never been to boarding, so they needed some sort of orientation. Some of them didn't even know how to wash their clothes, and yeah, so the small things were being shown, like this is the laundry area, and this is how to dispose of your sanitary towel when you're done. And I found that very important, because not all students go through such things, are taught such things by their parents or their guardians. And so that you don't see, someone has come from a different kind of background, they don't know how to use a WC, there's a toilet that can flush. They're used to a pit latrine. They needed that sort of orientation, and they made it, something that everyone had to go through for a full day. Taught even how to make your bed. So making a bed was such a huge deal that you could be punished for not making it properly. You not just making your bed. There's a specific way. and they were called the mitered corners. If we went to high school together, it just was it mitered or metered, but mitered, yeah, mitred. Okay, mitered corner. There's a specific way you're supposed to fold your bed sheets. Um, around the corners of your mattress when you're tucking them in. You can't just, lift the mattress, put it. There was a specific way we had to fold it, turn it as, yeah, and then they needed to see two bed sheets. So we had the bed sheet, the under one, and if you even had another one on below that, like a mattress cover of some sort, you could do that. Then now the bed sheet, and then now another bed sheet. And that's, for one is when I learned that the bed sheet that that you cover yourself with is supposed to be upside down. Okay, so the right side facing down, and then the wrong side facing up. And then now you put your cover, your duvet or whatever kind of covering you use at night, and then I'll fold it nicely, put your pillow. It was a must. Oh my gosh. Anyway, but you see, that's a kind of orientation depending on every school has a different culture. So you will need orientation so that you're not punishing a student, yet you didn't orient them, you didn't tell them what the expectations are. Same thing that you would do at the workplace. Point number 4, meet and greet for the parents. Now, remember, when a child is going to school, it's not just the child, even the parent is going to school. Like, you feel you're together in this. So meeting and greeting those new parents is really important, because they don't want to feel like they just took their child somewhere and they didn't understand. Yes, you might have gone there for the interviews and they might have had a chat with the teachers or the matron or whoever, but still, that meet and greet, when they drop their child, they might have many questions that they need answered, and some might not even want to ask, but they still have questions. So giving them that avenue to ask is a great opportunity to make them now and their kids feel welcome. It's a great opportunity to also just make connections, because you might need a parent to come help you with something that you're running in the school, project, or you are raising funds to build a new dormitory, a new classroom. You will need these parents. So before going to them and asking them for money, yet you had not shown them that you value them, you value that partnership that you have with them, then it becomes a little bit weird, okay, if I would say. So meet and greet them, have some time to discuss with them, let them feel, okay, whew, I feel like my questions have been answered, I feel that my child is in the right place. Or if they don't feel, then they would be able to say from that particular session. Okay, so if you're welcoming new students, please don't forget to welcome their parents. And my last point number 5, I told you to wait till the end because this one is really important. Warm welcome. I mean, it's that easy. Just give them a warm welcome. And what is a welcome? Welcome is not just the word itself. Hi, welcome. No. What are you doing to make them feel welcome? Because it could be not just verbal but non-verbal. This friendly face, the smile that you're giving them, that is one way to give them a warm welcome. Let not a student come to your school and then you are just passing each other, no hi, no nothing. It's really nice if you could just greet people as you walk past them. And then this addresses that we send. So it could be in many institutions, many schools, you'll see like the head teacher will send an email to all new parents saying welcome, and if the students also have email addresses, they'll receive a welcome address. In other schools, which is a huge trend, even the class teachers, even the subject teachers are sending emails or messages to the parents and saying, welcome, I'm the class teacher of Form 4A, or I am the subject teacher, I'll be teaching your daughter or your son chemistry and physics, such things. And then, because we've talked about having that relationship with parents, and they are stakeholders, you really need to involve them. And doing that, sending those students a welcome note, you have no idea the impact it has. They already get to know, okay, now I know before I even go to that school, I know my class teacher is going by this name. I know this is the teacher who will teach me this subject. And they just get that warm welcome, and they feel, you have extended your greetings, you've extended your welcome. You didn't wait until they came in on the first day for you to say, hi, welcome, I am teacher so and so. This also goes out to the non-teaching staff. It's good as a school to make the non-teaching staff aware or see the importance of just greeting people and welcoming them. And if you're working, you're seeing the cleaner who's looking very gloomy, very angry, then you're like, okay, I'm not sure this is such a friendly environment. Okay, so you need that. You really need everyone looking like, oh, people are happy here, people are relaxed here. Then even that new parent and that new student will also feel welcome and relaxed. So if you're watching this and you're a teacher or you're running a school, do not skip this. Welcoming new students is very, very key. It already sets the tone and makes this child feel, well, just gauge themselves. Am I going to thrive in this place? Will I give my best? Because remember, some of these kids have already come from another school. Some of them, might be transferred. They might already be resisting because they would prefer to have stayed in this other school, but now they're here. So you need to show them that this is the best place to be. What is different between where you are and where you were. This is us. This is how we own learning. Because remember, it's not just the content you teach in class. It is that student's welfare. If they feel that somebody cares for them, then they're able to thrive. And I've seen some institutions having group activities on the first day for the new students, especially if it's a whole new class that has joined. They give them that group activities for them to bond, like team building activities. They bond, they feel welcome to the school, and now they've known each other. Yeah, once you get that right, then you've hit the jackpot. Okay, and that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, see you in the next video. I hope this has been a lesson